Hi, I'm Rebecca Hennis with the Pole Fitness Alliance. I'm going to show you some pole stretches using the pole. So with the first one, it is a shoulder stretch, and we have our hands one on top of each other and the chest leading down towards the ground. You do want to watch that your students are not allowing their elbows to go out away from one another. And you also want to maintain the arms being as straight as possible. Now, some people are more comfortable being on the knees. And with this, I have one hand on top of the other hand. And we can also let the head move closer towards the pole for a deeper stretch, but we also want to maintain straight arms. And then from here, we're going to do a side stretch. Our feet are very close to the pole. We've got the outside foot over the inside foot and looking up underneath the outside arm. So turning the chest up towards the sky. And then after this one, we're actually going to let that inside hand move down towards the pole and stretch the chest and the shoulder, and then we're going to take the inside arm across the body. And you can stay there much longer than I'm staying here. If it is before a class, you know, it is a 8-second type of a stretch. So same type of thing here. The lower arm is down towards the foot, so more like a full bracket hand position, and then we're stretching that arm out. After that, stretching in front of the pole, you can bend your knees here just so that you're not locking your knees, and the arms are straight as possible. We want the ears back by the arms. Now we're going to take one arm out away from the pole, and then you can change sides and do the other arm out. And this is a side view of the same arm. So then from here, we're going to do a twisted grip type of a hand position. I'm going to reach out with the arm. Now what's going to be important here is the shoulder rotation. I'm going to turn so that you can see it. So this is a Superman type of hold. And the shoulder is going to rotate. And you can kind of see it starting to rotate there. Top of the shoulder is going to point down towards the ground. And you can adjust your feet so you don't tip over, and it continues to roll. So we're almost in a rounded position. And then from here, it needs to continue to roll to where the top of the shoulder is pointed towards the back of the wall. And then we can change sides, and we're in a twisted grip type of a hand position. You're going to let your body slide out more into a Superman, and just staying in the Superman type of stretch feels really nice. And then the shoulder is going to rotate, it's going to rotate, it's going to rotate, it's going to rotate to where the top is pointed down towards the ground. And then it's going to go back up the pole. And then another one with the shoulder rotation is having the hands behind the back. And we're going to tuck the belly, roll the shoulders down, and then you roll the shoulders back and that chest is lifted. So we've got the chest open, shoulders back. We're going to roll the shoulders, bring the face towards the knees, and roll the shoulders back. Another one that's really helpful with the Superman pull back, and we can kind of assess student shoulder flexibility, is starting from a Superman, pulling back, seeing if they can get into this position, because that is the one we would be in when we pull back to an apprentice. So once again, I'm in a Superman. I'm going to look back towards the pole, have the elbow be behind the pole, push my body up, and it can also kind of feel like a pull, but my hands are pushing. Now from here, this is another one to assess shoulder flexibility and also just practice flexibility exercises. It is more for your twists, your Allegro, your ballerina. Some people, if they are not able to take that top arm behind the pole, probably shouldn't be doing a ballerina. The Allegro, they could have a free arm there if they wanted, I suppose. Now from here, we're going to do some split stretches, and one of the things that you'll notice here is that I'm not pointed in the best way that you can actually see things, but what you'll want to do is have your students be to the side of you, so their sides are pointed towards you, so you can actually see if their hips are squared or open. And then we're going to take the same arm as leg pointed forward, take it back to the back leg, and then wrap that arm around the pole and reach back. It just kind of makes the hip square a little bit more, which is really, really nice. Now from here, we'll do the other side so that you can actually see. So this is the side I like to have my students facing, mainly so I can see how much of their shorts are pointed towards me. Because if a lot of the shorts, if I can see a lot of the back side of their shorts, their hips are mostly open. Now, if it's where I can mostly see just one hip, one side thigh, then it's going to be squared. I'm taking the same arm as the front leg back towards the back foot, and you can stay there for a while. And then we're going to reach back towards the leg and hang out here. And it is quite a bit of a stretch. It may not necessarily look like it is, but it is. And I'm going to also show you what open hips look like. So what open hips look like, notice my shorts. So you can see a lot of the back side of my shorts. Now, and here, if you were actually pointed directly in front of me, you would only see the one little side of the hip. I also like to just do some back stretches with the pole. I think it's nice, just kind of bending down, changing sides, bending down, bending back, probably a better way to say it. And then also some inner thigh or gracilis type stretching. I'm keeping my foot on the ground. Not everybody can do that, but you'll feel a stretch in the hamstring and your inner thigh, and you can alternate. I like to do it quite a bit, and then you also use the pole to pull you up, which is really nice because sometimes we need that help. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of these stretches with a pole, and thank you for watching.